Hey Marine Bio, Tanner here. Will Miss Lee give me a good grade on this? Who knows? I found this book under my bed and I think I'll give it a go. So I'll make this tutorial for you, not for me, to pass this class. What are estuaries? Estuaries are semi-enclosed areas where freshwater and seawater meet and mix. They therefore represent a close interaction between land and sea. Estuaries are typically inhabited by fewer species, which means less biodiversity. But nevertheless, they're among one of the most productive breeding grounds. Now, in Chapter 14, Section 1, there are 3 sections. There are drowned river valley and coastal plain estuaries, there are barbell and tectonic estuaries, and then there are fjords. Is that right? Fjords? Fjords? Fjords, that's the only way you can say it. Fjords. 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 Anyways, imagine a place where sea levels rose because of the melting of ice. About 18,000 years ago. A place where the sea invaded lowlands and river mouths in the process. Yes, these are drowned river valleys, and as fancy people like to call it, coastal plain estuaries. I mean, couldn't you just stop at like drowned river valleys? Like they drowned, like, wait, can like rivers drown? I'm supposed to be teaching this, okay? Now, I know what you're thinking. What educational videos am I trying to rip off this time? Well, the answer is all. Now, I know what you're thinking. What are barbell and tectonic estuaries? Well, the answer lies in the text. Barbell estuaries are the accumulation of sediments along the coast that builds up sandbars and barrier islands and acts as a wall between the ocean and fresh water from rivers. Tectonic estuaries are like the opposite. The ground kind of just disappears from movements of the crust. In our last section, fjords. Fjords. I'm sorry, I can't do this. Can we stop?
Fjord. Fjord. Fjord.
So now we know. Anyways, they were created when retreating glaciers cut deep, often spectacular, valleys around the coast. And if you don't believe me, well, take a look at that big boy. Isn't she a beaut? That's the end of our video today. My sources for today's video are by Marine Science by Peter Castro and Michael E. Heber from the McGraw-Hill Education. If you are watching in Miss Lee's class, kudos for you. She's probably making you watch this. If you are not from Miss Lee's class, why are you here?